Well, well, well. We made it 7 days into the year, and I think it's already time to quit. I know, but I've got a big urge. I got a big urge to quit it all. You know, how you get like a big urge to like binge some game or like eat a massive unhealthy meal. Bro, I got a big urge to quit. I think I'm gonna do it. Instagram reels, scrolling, vaping, drinking. I think all of it has got to go. I'm dead serious, man. I want to know what it feels like to be a fucking normal human being again. Can you imagine just being some dude in the 1800s who was just present? No brain fog, he's straight edge, serious, mindful, present. Bro, I actually want to know what it feels like. I can't remember the last time I felt normal in my life because of all this like technology shit that we have going on here. I know I sound like a boomer, but bro, I'm actually like being dead serious. I want to be like a person who's actually fun to talk to in person, right? Because right now, if I don't know you, if you're not a friend, and you try to make small talk with me, I'm not gonna give a fuck, bro. Some customer the other day was telling me about his son's driving lessons. Man, do you think I give a fuck about your son's driving lessons? I could not care less, but I want to care. Genuinely, I do. The only issue I have with this is that it would look kind of weird, right? So let's say I go out with my friends. I'm not drinking. I'm just having some alcohol-free shit. I'm not on my phone. I'm going to be the only guy at the table not drinking, not on his phone. It's going to look a bit odd. But I mean, at the same time, isn't it weirder how you meet up with your friends and people are just on their phone? Like, isn't that just fucking odd that you've met up with your people in real life and you're like, nah, actually, I'm going to go watch a fucking TikTok. Like, I'm sorry, that's got to be way worse, surely. Now, luckily, I'm starting to see all this dopamine shit is poison, and like alcohol is poison, and you know all the other substances that you get up to when you drink alcohol. It's all poison. I think binge watching all this self-improvement content for the last like 5 to 6 years is like it's finally catching up to me, bro. I've taken minor action, not enough, but I have taken minor action every now and again. But I genuinely think I've brainwashed myself into realizing that all this dopamine is just pure shit. And I think that's a really good thing. Don't get me wrong. I think that's a fantastic thing. I'm very glad that's happened. And I'm not talking about cutting it back. I'm not talking about having balance. I literally mean like cutting it all out. I want to cut it all out, like genuinely. This is not a New Year's resolution. This is not a conscious thing that I've just now decided. It's just something I want to do. Like I want to keep Instagram for friends just to see the updates of what they're doing and stuff. Dude, other than that, I don't want to touch the real page ever again. Luckily, I've never had TikTok, so I don't have to even bother with that. But so I mentioned I don't want balance. What's the problem with balance? Let me explain something, right? You watch one reel, you see one negative comment or an argument between people that you disagree with. That's gonna piss you off, and now you're in a bad mood. Like I'm dead serious. Not even that. Let's say you're scrolling through your reel page and you see some fucking OF model pop up on your page, and unfortunately for you, that's your type. Now you're just feeling lustful, right? Now you want to check her out, and now you're getting really silly thoughts in your head, and it's horrible. It's like you're getting the chimp neuron activation. Even if they're not an OF model, they're constantly using their bodies to get views on TikTok and Instagram, and it's kind of shameful, to be honest with you. And one of the main ones for me was fucking politics. Oh my god, bro. Politics in this day and age is so toxic, so poisonous. White people this, Islam that, black people, Trump, Nick Fuentes. Oh god, it's just so detestable. I can't even. It's not even. It's beyond the joke now. It's just becoming like a real war, which is becoming really like just bearing on the mind. Why would you want to even participate in any of this? I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's unproductive. It's poisonous. And don't get me wrong. Ever since a young age, I've had really dark humor. Like, genuinely, I've always loved dark humor. But it doesn't feel like humor anymore. It's getting so old and boring just seeing all this like sheer racism online, to be honest with you, and it's so normalized. It's like I used to be a League player, right? And even in the last like 10 years or so that I've played League, bro, these people in the game, they'll just tell you to off yourself, and they'll wish cancer on you, on your whole family. They'll say the most heinous stuff, and it's so normalized there. People don't even like bat an eye to it. Dude, that's fucked up. Even I'm not talking about the player base, even the big streamers. Like the big streamers will literally just tell people on stream like, "Oh, this guy needs to kill himself or he needs to get cancer." And I see that, I'm like, "Bro, that's not a normal thing to say. That's really fucking weird. Like, am I the crazy one here? That's absurd." That's why it's all gotta go, man. That's why I don't want to participate in anything to do with this fucking culture that's going on in this world. I'm sounding like a boomer, but I don't give a fuck, man. Seriously. So yeah, as I was saying, it's all got to go. I don't want balance. I don't want these cute little rewards at the end of the day, like, oh, good job, boy, you did so much good work today. Who wants to doom scroll some Insta reels? No, no, fuck that. I don't want anything to do with it. The only tough part about this is gonna be replacing it, right? Reading's good, but like realistically, how much can you read at once? Because I feel like if you're binge reading these like non-fiction books, like self-help books or whatever the fuck you want to call them, I feel like if you binge read them, it kind of negates the purpose of learning it, right? Because you're not going to be able to absorb all that knowledge that quickly. Maybe I'm wrong, but still, I don't think binge reading is the only solution. Language learning is another fun one. I could finally, well, I have been a little bit recently actually, but finally pick up the Japanese that I was trying to learn years ago because I am going to try and go to Japan hopefully next year or 2028. That'd be fantastic. Another one would be podcasts. I'm not too sure about podcasts, but if I can find one that I think is genuinely productive, that isn't just some fucking alpha male or look at us red pillars sort of thing, then I will watch it. The main reason this is a problem is because at my 6 hour shift, I'm literally on my phone 24/7. I work 6 days a week, 6 hour shifts, and I'm literally just always on my phone. Basically, I'm always on my phone. I can have my phone all the time. I did have a laptop, but I broke it, so I can't even work at work anymore. So it's a lot to replace, to be honest with you. At home, it's easier. I do watch a lot of YouTube at home, but that's easier to replace because I have more options. You know, I can make content, I can research stuff. I have a bit more freedom at home, so it's a lot easier at home. The only thing I won't replace is like the hour or two of like Halo that I play. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't actually played Halo in a while. It's why the uploads are taking a little while, so I don't actually have any gameplay to put in the background. Because I haven't played since basically Christmas, I think. Yeah, before Christmas was the last time I played, I think. Because I don't really see Halo as like a dopaminergic activity for me. I'm just really doing it for background vids. I just kind of got the urge to play one day, and then I thought it would tie in well to this like commentary stuff. So I'm not even trying to win. I'm just literally playing for a bit of background noise, to be honest with you. So yeah, that I think is fine, to be honest. And a lot of people say, oh, you should have balance though, like, oh, playing games is fine. And I do agree to an extent. But here's the main thing, right? If you have balance and you enjoy it, that's fantastic. My issue is, the whole reason I started all of this, is because I don't enjoy it anymore, to be honest with you. Like, gaming, vaping, scrolling, YouTube, dude, I swear to God, I don't even enjoy it anymore. It's been so long that I've actually just sat there and been so excited to, like, play something or anything like that. I sit at home just, like, scrolling the YouTube page, just, like, looking for a video that I can't find for, like, 30 minutes. And then when I find it, I don't even really care about what I'm watching. When I vape, it makes my head all fucking foggy and shit. I hate that as well. It's just horrible. And if I do play a game that's PvP, bro, I'm just gonna get furious. I'm just gonna get so irate. It's a joke. There's no balance in that. Do you know what I mean? But the reason I enjoy Halo, even though it's PvP, is because when it's the only thing that I do that's like instant gratification, I guess you could say, it's a lot easier to enjoy because like my baseline of enjoyment is lower. So if I'm not doom scrolling, if I'm not like vaping, if I'm not like drinking all the time, just 1 or 2 hours of Halo, it actually feels calming, weirdly enough, because I've never found gaming calming. But still, it was like the other day, it was just before Christmas, I got smashed like 50-3 by some pro player in a Halo game. Bro, I was just laughing the whole time. I thought it was fucking hilarious. So yeah, anyway, I kind of went on a tangent there, but I want it all to go. Now, I'm not saying it's all going to go at once, but I'm going to start taking action today. Less doom scrolling, more reading, more language learning. Not the whole 6 hour shebang at once. I'm just going to replace an hour or two a day, you know. Because trying not to be too extreme and trying to do everything at once has a very high chance of backfiring. It's high risk, high reward. Hey, maybe it pays off and within a month or two, you're this completely new, awesome person. But it can easily last 2-3 weeks and you completely relapse back to the same person you were. I'm speaking from experience there. I've done that a few times. So little and often, man. I'm just gonna do 1 or 2 hours a day. I'm trying to maybe 10 minutes more every day, half an hour more every day, but I will get there. I mean, look, man. You got the rest of your life to fix this. You know, there's no rush. A little bit better every day, and if you do that consistently for a year, you're gonna be a different person. That's just how it works. So anyway, if you even remotely resonated with any of that, pick something yourself. Follow along the journey, man. I think that would be really cool to have other people doing it for a year too. So, as always, been your boy, Big Old Jimbo. Peace out, peace out.